College may feel far from home for many of us, but how do you think it would feel if you had at least 2 months without being able to contact parents or friends, or being yelled at every day, and have your days perfectly planned out for you? This is the reality for many who go to military training have to deal with. Hi, I'm Jillian Horowitz, and I'm going to be discussing the struggles of Coast Guard training, and with COVID still affecting many of us, how that is impacting people in the military even more, as they have to isolate and may not even have people come to their graduation. Many of us have different ways of being able to pay for college or kickstart our careers, whether it's trade school, college scholarships, working while doing school, just starting your job, or even the military. But military training is the only option or best option for some. Today, I'm going to share experiences and information about how COVID affects people in military training, just to bring a new perspective of people our age and how they have to deal with different struggles due to the pandemic. The first week of military training. During the first week of military training, recruits have to be isolated while they have many different medical tests done, such as dental, and their first physical training. And if anything comes up bad, they will not be able to continue training. This causes a lot of stress for them. All of them have just moved far from home and away from everyone they knew and everything they knew. And while doing this, they are undergoing a huge life-changing time, since many of them have signed around a 4-year contract. So they're roped into military life for at least 2 years, but usually between 4 to 8 years. From my experiences personally, and from others I have talked to, they have gotten letters from the person that they know in the military. The first week, recruits have a very hard time and most get homesick. Isolation is hard for everyone, but the added stressors make it even worse. While isolation is a deterrent to help prevent the spread of COVID, it doesn't always work out as intended, because recruits can and have still gotten sick while in training, which isn't surprising, as there are many people going in and out of training centers, and their units are in big sizes. If a recruit or their bunkmate or anyone they know gets COVID, they have to be rephrased, which basically means that it is very possible for many recruits to get pushed back due to medical reasons. Having training pushed back is something very possible for many recruits, but the addition to COVID makes it a much bigger deal and much more frequent. This is something many want to avoid, almost all want to avoid, because it stretches out their training from 7 to 8 weeks, and they, of course, want to get back home as soon as possible. Even if they get through all of these obstacles and their regular training, many of them can't have family come support them at their graduation. Due to the social distancing rules and many families not being able to afford the trip, a lot of people aren't able to support their recruits at graduations. But if families are able to financially pay for the trip, only 3 people are allowed for each recruit, leaving many family members or friends unable to see and support their recruit until after this time, and usually they only have around 5 to 7 days. Coast Guard training has always been tough, but with COVID adding another stressor, it makes it much more stressful. COVID has caused an isolation week for recruits, which causes stress. It causes a big rephrasing issue and could cause family or friends to miss a big event in their lives due to attendance at graduation, limited attendance at graduation. Now, hopefully, you can understand how stressful COVID has made other people's lives and lives of people that took a different route than college. Thank you.